Alright, you guys. Just up the street. Goodwill. Let's check it out. Wonder if Becky's still here. Alright, we will work our way over to hard goods, but I'm going to get this for the sale tomorrow. Or Thursday. Sorry. Let's see. Just put a little spoon in it. It's a little server. That's cute. Yeah, I think you guys will like that. Just give me a few extra dollars and we are fine if you like it. Alright, so let's head over to hard goods first and then we'll come back and look at clothing. Just checking the rounder tops as I go. Those are all very kind of cheap, like Dollar Tree, etc. But these are adorable. Plastic. Alright, I'll see you at hard goods. Okay, I'm almost there, but I'm just checking rounder top. Look at these ballerinas. Vintage ballerinas. Only $5.99. Yeah, I'll get those. I'll see if they'll clean up a little bit. Okay, and hard goods is right behind me. Alright, let's get started. Like I said, Becky's either in here or just left. She told me she was headed up this way. It's on the way home for her too. Probably does something, huh? $4.99. I like my rocks, but $4.99. I'll have to find it out in the wild, right? You know that. Let's see. Don't need any more of that right now. Let's see what this is. Novelty ball. Okay. Rock garden. I had to change aisles and people just, having fun, shall we say. So, National Museum of the Marine Corps, 2008. Interesting, right? This is glass, real fragile, made in Taiwan. Put a little wick in it, your oil. Little Mexican piece. Oh my. How much are you? $4.99. It was at Ross or Marshall's. But it's the theme. And when Marshall's or Ross is sold out, I'll still have one. And I can get a little more for it. It's the theme, you guys, that makes that work for me. For the way I operate, okay? Not doing too bad. We found a few things, haven't we? Yeah. They're just making fun of everything over there, so I flipped aisles. That's okay. In this day and age, get your fun however you can. Oh my gosh. 99 cents, but $3.99 here. That's cute. That probably has a few dollars left on it. There's some memorabilia. I wonder was she supposed to have that skin tone? Yeah, I think so. Huh. I'm going to look that up. It's controversial, but for some people, it's collectible and memorabilia, and they want to build a collection of it for like a statement of history. Some of it good, some of it very sad, greedy, and wrong. Oh, cute plate, broken. Okay. Broken beak. These are resin. Those aren't very old. The other piece is more interesting for those that are trying to preserve that kind of history. Oh my goodness, what is this? It's a big piece of marble. And it holds something. Maybe put it by your fireplace or something. I don't know. $29.99. It's giving me funeral home vibes. Or trophy vibes. Let me back up. It's about 2.5 feet tall. It's got this metal piece on the top. Another piece could be missing from it. More rock art. That's stone. Wished it was in better shape. It's pretty big. That's sweet. Looks Targety or something, huh? $4.99 for the whole set. That's sweet. Let's get down at the bottom. No. Germany. Those are cute, but there's plenty of those at my market. There's a little paperweight. Becky passed it up. I wonder why. $5 for a Chinese paperweight with quite a bit of bruising on it. So that's probably why she passed it. Unless they just put it out between me and her. Oh, it's like an Avon. Yeah, it is. Avon Deep Woods. Interesting though, huh? Okay. Let me turn around. Just checking the pots, you guys. And candles. Okay. Alright, let's check this aisle. Canning stuff. Those are a dime a dozen. I think that's a Pampered Chef, right? Pretty sure. Some of their stuff has a pretty decent resale value. Pretty color. It's glass too. That's a pretty color. It says Italy on it. Be tempted if there were two of them. The color's so pretty. Check it down on the bottom. Lots of vintage glass, pressed, etc. I do like my butter keepers. Butter me up. Let's see whose it is. Threshold. Not a lot of value left on that. Those are pretty, but you know the gold, right? Alrighty. Another Pampered Chef. Oh, here's a little one. We looked at this in the last video. There's a little one. More home use. $5. Well, no Waterford or anything like that. Just all typical stuff. But normally I probably wouldn't bother to get this Ray done. It sells for 20 to 30 online. But at the booth, you could save on shipping. So, and also it's half price, $3. It's in great shape too. I like the pink on the inside. So I think we'll get this giant Happy Easter Ray done mixing bowl. I might even keep it. So let's do that. We haven't done too bad. I don't like to buy a lot. I'm really way more careful these days, seriously. I still want to look up that piece, but everything else I feel good about. Alright, so let's go look at furniture and then cruise through clothing. Well, this used to be a back room with like outdoor stuff. Kind of like patio stuff, but not a patio. And so they're doing something. I'm excited to see, hopefully expanding. So everything is kind of scrunched up right now on the furniture. That's cute though, that's a good lodge look right there. That's like a 90s Y2K pattern though. I'd switch those out. That's not bad right there. See if I can find out how much it costs. Here's a purse made out of beer or soda tabs. It's kind of cute. $6.99. I have one that's awesome. I'll throw up a picture when I'm editing. One of you sent it to me. It is so cool though. Okay, this isn't quite an honorable mention. It's a weird thrift. How about that? I'm not sure what they were going for. Let's see what's down here. Sometimes there's unusual items in this little corner back here. Just a hodgepodge of stuff. I never know what's going to be back here. that might be useful or resellable. Everlasting Comfort. Let's see what it is. Okay, it's a memory foam neck pad, like for travel or whatever. It's cute. Yeah, sometimes there's things back here or at the thrift store in general that like I never even knew existed. All right, I think here I'll just stick to athleisure because it's getting kind of late. Still want to stop by Mom's. There's a golf and tennis brand. Not bad if it's a cute enough piece. Oh, I see one. That's probably going to be Athleta or something. Yeah, I see the gray tag. Athleta, yes. There it is. There's the symbol. That's a nice one. The cage look is still popular. Padding, it's only $3.99. Actually, that's half price, and it's a small. Purple, nice and clean. Check the underarms. They might end up in the cart. I'm just not 100% in the mood till I start selling some of my other clothing, you know. But just showing you brands. This still has a tag on it, Danskin. I think I would rather find the jackets. Jackets tend to go for more money. Let's see where those are at. Before we look at that jacket rack, gosh, 5 or 6 years ago, that was a decent one. I think they made some things for Anthropology too. This piece is a hot mess. Now this feels good, but I think it's still fast fashion, but it's a little bit better quality. And some things, even though they don't have a brand name for a keyword, you can sell things on style if there's enough keywords for a style that's popular. Now all this blinged out is kind of going by the wayside for people who are fashion forward. Now the people who like to wait until something reaches critical mass and they feel more comfortable, they're not fashion forward people. They want to wait until just about everybody's doing it and then they feel comfortable. They're still doing some bling. You can still sell that. Chico's, yep. Again, Chico's in Coldwater Creek. I'm okay with it. White House Black Market. Wait a minute, what's this? This is athleisure. Zella. Nordstrom's Rack. I like the ruching. Yep. $4.99 and 30% off. But, this doesn't cost a whole lot at Nordstrom Rack. Now, that's a very popular at Nordstrom. Okay, I don't see any fabrics I want to pull out. Colors or fabrics. Ooh, it's raining again, like hard. The Goodwill needs to switch their rounders to straight racks like most other thrift stores. That's how things end up to be such a mess. It's the hangers get caught in the middle because they're going in like that. It would just look a lot cleaner. Wait a minute, what is this? It's another fast fashion little jumpsuit. Oh my goodness. Porcupine or hedgehog. Mushrooms. Pockets though. Fast fashion. It'll last you a couple seasons if you take care of it, Careful when you're washing it. Fashion Nova, the same as Shein. That's the problem is a lot of people don't wash their clothes the right way. You can't just throw everything in the dryer, the washer or dryer, if you want it to last. So that's kind of the key on this fast fashion. There's some retro 80s, right? Yeah. That's when we talk about 80s, that's not quite the style that's going to be coming back. I'm almost positive. So don't get, confused. You have to see what. Mostly it's probably going to be the bright colors and the hip hop stuff. I would put money on it. That's kind of what I'm seeing so far. Let me see if I can find something to pull out that's interesting for you guys. Another of the bride church dresses again. That's not the kind of retro vintage that's going to be coming back. Let me move my cart and come up. Overalls are trending again. The color block is cool. Batik, you could never really go wrong with that because the crowd that likes it, they like it. Hawaiian, artsy, hippie, ethnic, if you're still allowed to say that. Maybe this. Let's see what this is. Vintage. Hang on, I'll back up. Now that, yes, that's kind of a classic style. That vintage would probably work. That's seersucker material too. Very nice in the spring and summer, seersucker material. I don't know if you can tell here. I'll try to come up close. See how it's kind of wrinkly, like on within each little square of the fabric. Venus isn't a bad brand. Treat it kind of like Victoria's Secret. There'll be a few things that you might can flip. Where's that? I wouldn't say this. That doesn't even look like a real Venus. Quite frankly, it feels kind of nasty. Hey, we didn't do too bad. Oops, please don't fall on that. Yeah, I'm happy. Alright, you guys, I hope you had a little bit of fun. And I will see you in someone else's side chat or in the next video or in a live sale. Bye for now.